All right, Auburn fans, how are we feeling? 80-65 victory on the road at Vanderbilt. Here's my thoughts of how we're feeling right now. You're probably a little bit just and frustrated because it just never fully clicked. Yes, a 15-point road victory. But let's start with the uncontrollables. Yeah, there was no rhythm to the game whatsoever because there was 44-0 combined fouls called by the referees. And I'm not questioning any of the fouls, maybe one of them, but 40 fouls called total. That makes no rhythm in the game whatsoever. So that's number one. Number two, probably why you're feeling what you're feeling, possibly for the second consecutive game, Auburn lost the second half after destroying their opponent in the first half. That's a good problem to have, folks, but it's a problem at this point, possibly Auburn must face. And you you just you're never going to be here 100% of the time. You have to realize that. There is a theory you play down to your level of opponents at times, and that's not a good thing, okay? But sometimes it just happens. Some nights it's just all I want to do is win and get out. That's my only goal: win, get out, and stay healthy. And they did that. Hopefully, Janai, we'll talk about it in a few minutes, is indeed healthy. So that gym, when you have the word historic in the title of your gymnasium, that says something right there. Okay. It's just a screwed up gymnasium. It's never been good juju. Y'all remember last year with the little tip in layup to win the game. I mean, holy cow! And Manjan had a career night that night. All right, so there's a lot there, but it's a double digit win, 4-0 in the SEC. Yet all four SEC victories are by double digits. There's a lot good. There's a lot good. So, yeah, we can focus on negatives if you want, but there's a lot good, and it continues to be spread around, and Bruce continues to have serious amounts of depth. Okay. Jalen Williams, he's proving he's a next level superstar. Just it's a smooth game he plays as well. So not only is it a good game and he can make a lot of shots and it's inside and outside and he can rebound and he can pass that around that behind the back little assist he had to Denver Jones. There you go. But it's a smooth one and it's a quiet game. All right. 21 points, most of which was in the first half. He set a career high. He had 8 rebounds on top of it. Very good. The inside combination of our two bigs had 27 points combined. Janai Broom had 15, had a double double. I think that's his 91st double double. 15 points, 12 rebounds. And then Dylan Cardwell, 12 points. And what do we think about that power tomahawk almost dunk? I mean, did he call bank on that? If he called bank, he gets bonus points. Um, and then 6 rebounds and 2 blocks. So the bigs were a huge difference maker. Was this a clean game? Not at all. All right. They had 10 turnovers. That's more than normal they produce. So that's there as well. Balanced scoring, that's always a good thing. 10 out of their 11 regulars got on the scoreboard. Chris Moore, foot on the line, 3-pointer, so his only counted for 2. I had to go back and change my stat on that because I thought he got the 3. Chaney Johnson was the only Auburn player to not score, and he was 0 for 2 for shooting. So it's not like he was just 0 for 17 missing. He just missed at both attempts, and one of which was a 3-pointer he missed. 46% shooting. But here's the stat. If you're those of you who've been following me and just watching because you subscribe to me, thank you, by the way. 1.33 points per possession. That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. of how well they were scoring efficiency. Defensively, not so much. It was 1.0 something, where Auburn had a consecutive streak of so many games of keeping them under the 1.0000 line. So once again, go look at the second half stat line of losing the second half 41-39. Okay. First half they won 41-24. Second half they lost 41-39. Second consecutive second half to which Auburn has lost. All right. But four different players scored in double digits. Seven different players had an assist. That's big. I mean, it wasn't a clean, pretty, efficient game where 9 out of the 11 players get an assist like normal, but seven players still got an assist. Seven. You played 11, and seven of them registered at least one assist. That's some good stuff there. All right. This team is peaking. Realistically, this is probably a quad 2 victory. Hopefully, it won't fall to a quad 3 victory. It's on the road, so that does help. But Vanderbilt this year is a little bit struggling. They're in the 180s, maybe 190s in the net ranking, and that's all that matters. Don't worry about the AP or the coaches poll one bit. All right. Net rankings is all that matters. Tennessee and Alabama currently are ahead of Auburn in the net rankings, but it'll play itself out. Big couple of games coming up. Saturday, they host Ole Miss. All right. Then two big, ginormous road games where Auburn easily could be the underdog in both. They're at Alabama. For once, I'm sure Alabama won't have 17 people in attendance. It'll probably be greater than that. And then the following Saturday, they're at Hale State in Stark Vegas to play Mississippi State. All right, Tolu Smith. He's gonna be I mean, Mark Sears, Tolu Smith. Remember those two names for the next two games. Those are the headline scorers for each of the teams' respective opponents coming up. Auburn's 4-0. You can only beat who's in front of you. Right now, the focus is get on the bus, make the drive back, get a little training and work done, rest up, recover, take on Ole Miss, and then get ready for the next one after that, and then the next one after that. One game at a time. It's cliche, but it works, and it's just the way it is. Was this an A effort? Not at all. Or an A outcome. Sorry, effort's a horrible word choice. Horrible word choice. Was the results of an A scoring? No. A B plus? Yeah, B plus. Taking it. Taking it every single time. And sometimes twice on Saturdays. All right. There we go, folks. Thanks for this was a long one, but it was, I thought, needed. All right. What are your thoughts? Share your opinion. Comment back. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you want to send it out to your followers, I appreciate that always. And we'll see you again on Saturday. War Eagle.